Welcome back, welcome back! Let's date some cats. The door closes behind me with a jingle. I have a job! My coworkers are pretty cute! I get to play with cats! And if it works out, I could be able to afford a place of my own soon. We still haven't worked out what our wages are, so maybe not. Wait until my parents hear about this! I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't help giving a little celebratory fist pump. Alright. I think I just heard someone snort a laugh behind me. I thought I said it pretty quietly. I turn around to see who it is, but there's nobody there but a cat. 2 cats, actually. Cats from the cafe. Reese's cat and the Siamese cat, to be precise. Crap, how did they get outside? Did I let them out when I left? This is real bad. I'm pretty sure one of the first rules of working for a cat cafe is do not lose the cats. They're not looking at me anymore. Now's my chance. I start creeping towards both cats. If I move too suddenly, I might spook them. I only make it a few steps before I see the bobtail's ears swivel back to face me. Without turning the rest of his head, he takes a springing leap and heads down one fork in the road. The Siamese cat continues down the same path as casual as anything. I can't get them both, but I need to get at least one of them. I better decide who to go after. I'm gonna follow the Siamese because it seems easier to catch. Siamese cats are usually bigger, and they're also usually pretty friendly, so... The bobtail's onto me, clearly, but the Siamese hasn't picked up on it yet. My best chance right now is probably following the Siamese. It's gotten kind of far down the path. I better pick up my pace to catch up. I try to mimic those long strides Landry always takes to cover more ground, but that doesn't work out so well. Jogging's gonna be easier. Or not. My feet are falling harder on the ground and the cat notices. It's going faster now, so I better pick up the pace. I break into a full-out run to follow him. He definitely knows I'm there, but it doesn't matter. I have bigger legs, so I'm gonna catch up sooner or later. And I'm a pretty good runner. I finally close the gap between us. Suddenly the cat screeches to a halt and jerks around to face me. Avery, stop it! I think I know who this is, but I won't give him the voice until I know for sure. Why are you chasing me? Because you got out? Wait, what am I saying? What are you saying? How are you saying? It's me. Me? Hayes. Okay, that's what I thought. Last I checked, Hayes was a guy with glasses. You don't seem like the pranking type, Hayes. The Hayes cat is puffing up like a dusting brush. I feel bad the cat's getting caught up in whatever shenanigans they're trying to put me through right now. This seems like it should be against work procedure. Oh, crap. Who's this now? Who's telling you the truth, Avery? A voice comes from behind me. I whirl around to see Landry, but he's not there. Down here. I readjust my gaze downward. Oh, he's the Maine Coon. Oh, come on. No, this isn't a joke, Avery. Landry cat takes a few steps past me and sits down in the front of the Hayes cat. Even as a Maine Coon, his gait is long. No. Come on. No. Graves didn't tell you. Tell me what? That you're all secret cats? This doesn't make any sense. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, Avery. I thought he told you. Then why were you so cagey when I asked about the cat before? Is that why you're acting so weird? You were keeping something this bonkers a secret? It's not easy to talk about. Whenever we leave the cafe grounds, we turn into cats. I'm surprised to hear Hayes pipe up, of all people, or all cats. Cat people? It began around the time we started to work here. Graves calls it a curse. A curse? A curse? This is too much. Though, I don't know if everyone thinks of it that way. But wait. Everyone? Is everybody at the cafe a secret cat? Yes? Graves too? Nobody has seen him as a cat. But it seems safe to assume. Am I gonna turn into a cat too? Landry isn't even looking at me anymore. He's avoiding eye contact as hard as he can. Classic cat behavior. Hayes does the same. Neither answers. I'm gonna turn into a cat? Come on! Sorry, Avery. Maybe you can stop it. We don't know what causes the curse. He's so cute. Maybe if you talk to the others tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's have a whole cat council. We can invite Hash Browns, too. Is he also a person? I see the fur between Hayes' shoulders raising on end in just a little ridge. Seeing it takes the wind out of my sails a little bit. Yeah, alright. I am too tired for this. This better be a weird dream or something. A weird, work-induced hallucination. Sorry, Avery. Not listening to talky cats anymore, bye! So, cat curse. Cool. We're cats, kind of. The sun's barely gone down, but I am capital letter done with today. This is too much. Don't forget the food this time. I'm gonna guess this is a mochi. The canned stuff. Did someone just say something? There's nobody here but Mochi. Oh, for crap's sake. I find him standing next to the food bowl looking up at me with those expectant eyes. I gently nudge him with my foot. Did you just say that? Meow. Nope. Nope, I'm done. I dump the rest of the canned food into the bowl and scurry out of the kitchen. I dump myself in bed. I don't even want to think about it right now. I magically changed into my gym jams, by the way. I'm just gonna sleep in a real bed for once. By the way, if one of my cats could talk, like, she would have the voice of Gilbert Gottfried. No lie. She would sound like that, and she would be like, "Feed me!" I'm just gonna sleep in a real bed for once. Maybe sleeping on that couch so much is messing with my head. Probably messing with your spine. I don't usually close the door, but I think it's a good idea tonight. I don't want Mochi whispering to me while I sleep. Somebody sounds paranoid. I wake up early enough to surprise myself. This is gross. Who does this? At least I slept fairly well, all considered. My cheek hurts, kind of like I'm getting one of those real powerful zits. Just when I have a job and where I see people all day. What perfect timing. I kick my legs free of the big blankets and roll off the side of my bed with my usual grace. God, this thing feels gross. I don't have any acne stuff with me here, but maybe Aunt Wendy has something I can put on it. I trundle over to the vanity and assess the damages. That is not a zit. It's a whisker. There is a whisker growing out of my face. Just be chill. You're a werecat now. Just be chill. I wonder what kind of cat we turn into. I bet we're cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are we the Scottish Fold? Yes! Hurry up and load. Don't die on me. Okay. It won't come out. I thought at first maybe it was Mochi's and it got stuck there, but nope. Growing out of my face. I tried to pluck it. That was probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Now I know just how sensitive a cat's whiskers are. Is this really how the curse starts? Yeah, cat's whiskers are super sensitive. Random cat factoid. Cats are farsighted, so they use their whiskers to like see things that are up close to them because they really don't see up close things very well at all. They also use it going through narrow passages to tell how much room they have on either side of them. Cat facts. I've been pacing around for too long. I gotta go to work. How am I supposed to leave the house like this? What if someone sees me? I guess I could try to cover it with something. I dig around a bit and find some dust masks under the sink. Maybe that'll do the trick. I could pretend to have a cold or something. Or not, because trying to put it on feels really awkward against my face. I'm at a loss here. I called one of the staffers, but I didn't get their numbers yesterday. I guess it'd be really hard to use my cell phone as a cat anyway. Well, you still have thumbs right now. I'll just have to go to the cafe and hope someone's there to ask. I didn't run into anybody on my way to the cafe yesterday, but knowing my luck, there'll be a whole crowd or something. I keep my head down and walk quickly. Geez, my face itches. I hope another one isn't coming on. The thought is enough to make me pick up my pace. Running to work is going to be a theme for me. Maybe it'll keep me in shape. I just hope I can keep my human shape, too. I'll be a really fit cat, that's all. Why are there so many people milling around the front of the cafe today? This is exactly what I was dreading. It's like they showed up specifically to look at the magical mutating cat person. As I approach the cafe, the whisker falls off like a dead leaf or something. Look at it, just flutter to the floor. I leaned down to pick it up. If I hadn't seen it happen, I would have thought it fell off of one of the cats. This is stupid. This is so stupid. My eyes start to sting. I can't tell if I should be mad or crying, or both. Go with both. This is just really, really stupid, and I don't want to deal with it. Every time I see these cats, they're all so cute. That one's still like, yeah, fuck you. I love that one. I kick the door open with my foot, but it's actually pretty heavy, so it just sort of nudges open. Where the hell is Graves? Looks like most of them were already there. They're already setting up the table for breakfast. Like this is just a regular, normal day where nobody grows cat whiskers. Oh, Avery. I don't think he's in yet. What's the matter? This is the matter! This whole dumb situation. He probably couldn't see the whisker I was waving around, but I don't care. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh, is that yours? What kind of cat are you? I'm not any kind of cat. I'm a people. I can't believe this. Oh, come on, Avery. You should have known this was going to happen. How the hell was I supposed to know? Sounds like somebody here didn't read their contract. The safe areas and other tips are mentioned in the welcoming pamphlet. What contract? She's gonna take our picture. You signed some paperwork when you started, right? Yeah? Well? How can you all be so chill about this? We work for an evil dungeon lord who's turning us all into cats. I don't think they're called dungeon lords. Avery, none of us is happy about this either, but we're doing what we can. There's gotta be more you could be doing. Where is Graves? He may be upstairs, but I don't know. I remember hearing Graves going up some creaky steps yesterday. Maybe that's his office or something. Whatever it is, that room's gotta be missing a door after I kick it off its hinges. I stormed toward the back of the cafe. The steps must be back here somewhere. Hayes and Mason are in the kitchen. Hayes is gawking and even Mason's got an eye on me. Avery, where are you going? I've had enough of this. I've got to give him a piece of my mind. What? This cursed crap. The others trail me into the kitchen. What am I, a cat herder? Avery, chill out. That's my dog in the background, by the way, don't be alarmed. We aren't all mad about it. Most of us signed up for this on purpose. It's done some good for some of us. Well, I'm mad about it. As mad as hell. Turning into a cat won't do jack for me. I know you're mad, but it's not Graves' fault. He does a lot to help us. We owe him. I don't owe him a damn thing. Seriously, Avery, shouting at our boss isn't going to change anything. There's nothing you can do about it right now. Let's just sit down and talk about it. There's one thing I can do. Quit. You're right. I guess I see what you mean. Now come on, don't be such a salty caramel latte. Finley puts her arms around my shoulder. I try shrinking away, but she redoubles her efforts. I've never had someone I've never had someone be so forceful about comforting me. Humph. Do you like donuts? How about jelly donuts? Are you jelly donut? What does that have to do with anything? I think it's time to show you that this cat curse is not all bad. She gives me a quick wink and a punch on the shoulder. Go sit down at the table. I'll show you in a sec. This is so stupid. The frustration festers in the pit of my stomach, and now I don't even have anywhere to put it. I feel another hand slap me gently between my shoulder blades. What is with these people? This time, it's Mason. Didn't eat yet, right? No, I've been freaking out about this all morning. How am I supposed to eat? She doesn't lift her hand. I can feel the weight on my back. Stop sulking and sit down. Eat. Is that comfort or a threat? Yes. Good food calms you down. She gives me a firm but gentle push towards the dining area. It's like being scooted forward by a steel pillar. She's like ripped. I like her. I guess I might as well go sit down. I returned to the front of the cafe and flopped down in a chair at the head of the tables. After all that following everybody was doing before, nobody's bothered to come back out yet. Maybe they think I could use the space to cool off. It feels a little bit like I'm on a timeout. First out of the kitchen is Hayes, of all people. Oh, sweetie. He tiptoes up and delicately sets a small teacup in front of me. Oh my god, she's adorable. It's chamomile and lavender tea. It can help with stress. Oh my gosh, you're adorable. I drink it sometimes when I'm overwhelmed too. Hayes flinches a bit when I look up at him. I pick up the teacup and hold it up to my face. I'm really tempted to date him because he's just the sweetest sweetie pie I have ever met. It smells lovely, at least. He looks at me with his eyebrows upturned until I take a sip. When I oblige, I see what he means. This is pretty calming. I let out a deep sigh. I can feel my shoulders slump a bit. Hayes seems relieved that I approved. He takes it as permission to sit and takes a seat next to me. You know, I get anxious a lot. You probably guessed that though, huh? Some things help me out, like tea. But I think the thing that helps me the most is being a cat. I know that sounds pretty stupid, but it's nice to have somewhere to go. I like that I can curl up in a tiny corner and nothing's expected of me. Oh my gosh, this kid is me. So, some of you may know I have anxiety, real life, and, like, you find ways to cope, and if I could turn into a cat, this kid is me. It helps me a lot. So, that really does sound stupid, but that's what we mean when we aren't all mad about it. No, I think I get what you're saying. I don't agree, but I get it. By the way, I don't think I've quite given him an Irish accent. I've given him something. It's alright. It seems to suit him. Thanks. He doesn't seem to know what to say. He's sort of staring down at the table, picking pieces of paper napkin in front of him. Leave him alone. Do you hate people? I don't want to leave him alone, because clearly he wants to still talk to me, but do you hate people seems kind of rude. I guess I'll ask it, if I want to keep this conversation going. Do you hate being around people? Huh? I mean, why would you work at a place like this where you're around people all the time if they make you nervous? Oh, look at the cutie. Oh my gosh, such a cutie. No, for serious, like, a lot of people who are shy actually do well in customer service jobs because we can compartmentalize and we put on a persona when we're working our job. So it's almost like acting all the time. They say it's like a muscle. You have to work on talking to people to get better at it. So I thought I'd try, but... So you jumped right into the deep end. I guess so. Hey, do I make you nervous too? What? I mean, I don't want to make you nervous. You can talk to me whenever you like. If you want to, I don't know, get practice or something. Oh, thanks. Of course. That's what coworkers are for, right? And potential girlfriends later. I guess so. Well, it's a start, I suppose.